Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining the Lewis University Television Network. Today is February 24th, 2022. I'm Logan Kapp.
And I'm Tony DeNardis.
And we begin with our top national and international stories. The U.S. is imposing sanctions directly on Russian President Vladimir Putin. The White House announced the move Friday after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. It will make Putin the highest profile target in American efforts to impose costs on the Russian economy and Putin's own inner circle. The European Union, United Kingdom, and Canada all say they will introduce similar sanctions targeting Putin and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. The Biden administration also announced sweeping sanctions Thursday targeting Russian industries, banks, mining, and transportation firms, as well as the nation's richest oligarchs.
On Saturday, YouTube follows the ban on Russia announced Friday by Meta, Facebook's parent company. Meta blocked Russian state media from running ads and making revenue on Facebook. Russia's Ministry of Communications has responded by accusing the social media platform of unlawful censorship. Meanwhile, YouTube is restricting access to channels like Russia's RT, Russia 24, and TASS, which Ukraine views as propaganda. YouTube has also removed thousands of videos that violated its policies by engaging in coordinated misinformation campaigns.
Former President Donald Trump has defended his praise of Vladimir Putin on Saturday while showing some support for Ukraine. Trump called Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky a brave man while criticizing the Russian invasion as an assault on humanity. The former president, whose first impeachment was related to the scandal with Ukraine, disapproves of the Biden administration's approach to the current crisis.
The research posted online Saturday indicates coronavirus had its origin in a live animal at the market in late 2019, but instead of a bat as previously thought, the animal was more likely a Chinese raccoon dog or similar-sized mammal. One of the authors from the University of Arizona says the data rules out the theory that the virus leaked from a lab in Wuhan. The studies join a growing body of research that supports an animal-related origin for the pandemic. But it should be pointed out that neither article has yet to be published in a peer-reviewed medical journal.
Universal masking is now only recommended for schools in areas with high community-wide coronavirus infection rates. About 28% of Americans currently live in such communities that the data coming from examining the number of new COVID-19 cases in a community, the local hospital capacity, and the number of hospitalizations. The CDC says prevention strategies in schools have been proven effective and children face a lower risk of infection. As a general rule of public health officials can now say school masking policies should match indoor mask guidance for the general population.
Coming up next, we have your local news.
Stay with us.
bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Lewis University is having its career fair this Wednesday from 1 to 4 in the field house. All Lewis students are welcome and must come with a resume and proper dress attire. There will be something for all different majors. This is an opportunity for Lewis students and alumni to meet with employers and internship opportunities. This fair happens once a school year.
Lewis University's mask mandate is changed starting today, Monday, February 28th. Masks will only be required in classrooms, labs, and other locations as identified by signage. The masks will become optional in indoor public areas and offices on campus. Masks will be available around campus.
Semi-truck drivers from East Dundee joined together on Saturday to form a convoy at Buckingham Fountain. The drivers came to show their support for Ukraine. They displayed Ukrainian flags and said they think more action should be taken against Russia. The 40-mile trek created traffic delays in the downtown area. The drivers were targeting this message to people who can help stop the Russian invasion, like President Joe Biden.
Chicago police put a man in custody after he was found vandalizing the Bean in the Loop on Friday night. The man spray-painted graffiti on it at 6:10 p.m. when another person came up to confront him. The man ran away but was chased and eventually caught. He was then taken into custody with pending charges. There was no further information provided by the police.
2 people were stabbed Saturday morning outside the House of Blues in River North, according to the police. 2 men, 27 and 36, got into a verbal altercation in the 300 block of North Dearborn Street Saturday morning. The 36-year-old man stabbed the 27-year-old around 11:33 a.m., and the 27-year-old man stabbed back during the altercation. Both men were taken to Northwestern Hospital. The 27-year-old's condition is unknown, while the 36-year-old sustained a stab wound to the head. He is in custody and charges are pending. Stay with us. Up next, we will have your entertainment news.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Kim Kardashian takes legal action in an attempt to quickly bring an end to her marriage to Ye, formerly Kanye West. According to USA Today, the reality TV star filed documents in Los Angeles Superior Court Wednesday night. She is claiming Ye is now adding conditions to their marital breakup in order to delay the process. Kardashian is hoping to be declared single legally. Before matters like property and child custody are dealt with, Ye has been blasting Kardashian and her family on social media over the past few months, complaining that he is being excluded from his children.
Awards for the winners in 8 Oscar categories will be presented before the live show at the Academy Awards this year. Those awards will be edited into the broadcast for the viewers at home to watch. The categories awarded before the show include Best Documentary, Short Subject, Best Film Editing, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, and Best Original Score. Awards will also be presented early for Best Production Design, Best Animated Short Film, Best Live Action Short Film, and Best Sound. The Academy's president, David Rubin, announced the new format on Tuesday. Rubin said the change will make the Oscars, quote, tighter and more electric.
Actor Sean Penn is working on a documentary in Ukraine as Russia begins its invasion. He has met with President Volodymyr Zelensky and attended press conferences. The office of the president says Penn came to Kiev to tell the world the truth about what's happening. Variety reports Penn is filming a documentary on the Russian invasion with Vice Studios. Vice Media Group confirmed the project, but wouldn't say if Penn was involved. The actor spent time in Ukraine last November, meeting with troops as tensions rose with Russia.
The Grammy Award-winning singer Michael Buble's new video for his song I'll Never Not Love You reveals at the end that he and his wife are expecting their 4th child. The video features their couple with their 3 children in a grocery store. As they walk away, the singer's wife, Lucina Lupalato, reveals her baby bump. Buble and Lupalato have 2 sons, 8-year-old Noah and 6-year-old Elias, and a 3-year-old daughter named Vida.
Bill Paxton, famous for his starring roles in Titanic, Twister, and Aliens, died from complications after heart surgery in 2017. According to a filing in Los Angeles Superior Court, the anesthesiologist has agreed to settle their part in the lawsuit with the actor's widow and children. Before the settlement offer is accepted, a Los Angeles judge will need to rule if it was made in good faith. Meanwhile, the Paxton family's lawsuit against Cedars-Sinai Hospital and his cardiothoracic surgeon will move forward, scheduled for court September 19th. The family of the 61-year-old movie star alleges his surgeon used an unconventional approach to his heart surgery that resulted in his untimely death.
Coming up next, we will have your sports news.
Stay with us.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
The women's track team claimed their 3rd straight GLVC indoor track title over this past weekend in Indianapolis. The women scored 173.5 points, besting University of Indy by 12. Alicia Cardio took home field Athlete of the Year, and head coach Dana Schwarting won Coach of the Year. The Flyers had a number of individual champs, including our own LUTN anchor Jada Hoffman, who set a new school record in the 60mm dash, as well as winning the 200. Natasha Burnett won the 60mm hurdles, and Alicia Cardio won both the long jump and triple jump. On the men's side, the Flyers took 2nd, missing out on 1st by 9.5 points. Zach Olenek took home Field Athlete of the Year as he took 1st place in the long jump and took home 2nd in the triple jump behind teammate Keegan Zach, who won the event.
The Flyers women's lacrosse team got their season started off on the right foot with a 20-5 victory over Concordia Ann Arbor. Number 2, Paige Bracey, and number 18, Lindsay Traub were standout players for the Flyers as they each had 4 goals. The Flyers didn't fare so well in their second matchup, though, as they dropped that 1-1 on the season, and with a 15-4 loss against Northern Michigan. Northern Michigan outshot the Flyers by a jaw-dropping 41-9. Women's lacrosse is back in action this Saturday as they take on Ashland at Lewis Stadium.
On Thursday, Purdue-Fort Wayne came into Neil Carey Arena and shocked the number 10 Flyers as they swept them in 3 sets. This was a tough loss for the Flyers, who scored at least 22 points in every set but failed to win one. In other stats, the teams were just as close. The Flyers were even in digs with 30 apiece, one behind in assists at 31, and even in aces at 4 each. On Saturday, the struggles continued for the Flyers as they lost a similar match to Loyola. On that day, the Flyers scored 18, 22, and 22 in 3 sets, but still couldn't pick up a win. The Flyers will be back in action right here on Wednesday as they try to snap their 2-match losing streak.
The Lewis University women's basketball team fell to Maryville 67-60 Thursday, February 24th in a Great Lakes Valley Conference contest at Mullany Arena. The Flyers would fall to 13-13 overall, 11-7 in the GLVC, while the Saints moved to 13-12 overall, 9-10 in the GLVC. The women's basketball team would also go on to lose the final game of their regular season to the Miners, 72-67 on Saturday, February 26th. The Flyers finished their regular season with a final record of 13-14, 11-8 in the GLVC. The Flyers earned the number 5 seed in the GLVC tournament and will host the number 12 Maryville today at 5 p.m., almost immediately following this newscast.
The Lewis University men's basketball team dropped a 49-48 decision to Maryville Thursday, February 24th, in a Great Lakes Valley Conference game at Maloney Arena. The Flyers fell 14-9 overall, 12-4 in the GLVC, while Maryville moved to 11-16 and 5-14 in the GLVC. The Flyers would go on to lose their final game of the regular season to Missouri S&T 80-61 on Saturday, February 26th. The men's basketball team would finish their regular season 12-5 in the GLVC. The men's basketball team was seeded number 2 in the GLVC and play host to the number 15 seed Maryville tonight at 7:15 p.m. at Neil Carey Arena. That's it for today's news. Thank you for watching. As a reminder, you can always keep up with Lewis News on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and by visiting our YouTube channel. I'm Tony DeNardis.
And I'm Logan Cap.
Have a great night.